Hi everyone. I wanted to share some tips if you're currently working and job searching and you're in an environment that's not bringing out the best in you. There can be days where it's really tough to go to work and to put up with a boss or coworkers that are maybe a toxic work environment, or the job doesn't feel like it's motivating, it's not moving in the right direction, or there could be a lot of factors that were actually driving you to look for a new position in the first place. So I wanted to just give you a few tips on how to stick it out while you are job searching and trying to keep your cool and balance the search process with being successful, or at least maintaining your current position. So my first piece of advice is to try not to let things get under your skin. Try to take the high road, be professional as often as you can. If you need to get some fresh air, go do that. If you're working remotely, maybe go for a walk, a jog, exercise, etc. If you're in the office, go get some fresh air, step away, take a break, take care of your mental health as often as you can. And when you find yourself maybe in a position where you could say or do something that you could regret later, that's when you need to walk away. Try to emotionally disconnect. And that can be really challenging if you're committed to your coworkers or your customers, or it's just not in your nature to not give 100%. Still show up, still do your very best work, but find ways to emotionally not carry the burden home with you, to emotionally disconnect and start to think about what it would be like when they're no longer your customers or no longer your coworkers. That can be challenging for some, but it's a good coping mechanism as well, and also helps you mentally get prepared to leave. Don't tell your coworkers that you're job searching. There are some work environments where that's taboo anyway, and then there are some work environments where that's not that unusual. People do tend to share when they're looking for something else. The risk is that it could come back to bite you. You could be up for a promotion, or they could be looking for people to do a reduction in staff. And if there's a rumor that you're looking anyway, you could find yourself on that list. You could also be passed over for new opportunities or given less desirable assignments or work shifts if they know that you're looking. So while we all think that we have a couple people we can trust, those people also feel like they have a couple people they can trust. So it's really easy for things to not stay confidential, even if they really are your good friends. Do your very best to try to keep your search under wraps if you can. Prepare to leave. If your position were to be eliminated, either because they get a sense that you're looking, or you really get to a point where you can't take it any longer, but you haven't found something else, if you can save some money and get financially prepared to leave, that would be a very wise thing to do. And if you're in a sales position where you have a non-compete agreement, or you have some kind of an employment contract, it might be a good idea to have an attorney look at that before you're actually ready to leave, so that you know how much notice you're required to give. And if you're under a non-compete that's going to be held up in court, that is likely to be held up in court, where it could limit the geographic area that you could search for a new position in, or the types of industries where you could work. You want to know that as early as you can in your job search process. So be professional, try to emotionally disconnect if you can, try to keep it confidential, find a confidant outside of work if you have to, walk away and get some fresh air if you have to, and start getting prepared to leave financially, legally, and otherwise. So just a few tips to help you kind of hang in there, stick it out while you're working and job searching. And if you have anything I can do in your process, don't hesitate to reach out to me, connect with me on social media, Shauna Lake at Deep End Talent Strategies. You can find me on every social media channel except TikTok, because I'm not that cool, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Good luck. Bye-bye.